Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, hi, my name is Liz. Thank you so much for clicking on this video today. Today in this video we have my March monthly favourites, which is insane because how is it April already? That is insane. I am actually filming this the day of posting it as well, so that's exciting. Hi guys, actual me. I'm a little bit all over the place with filming at the moment, but yeah, I wasn't too sure what I was going to film for this week, but I ended up posting Sunday, which was meant to be Friday or Thursday, but the weeks have just flown by. Anyway, with bank holiday out the way, I hope you all had a lush Easter weekend. I was pretty much working all the weekend, so that was great. So before we begin, please consider subscribing to my channel if you aren't already, and make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you're excited for April and you're excited to see what my favourites were for March. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So this month I didn't try a lot of products, to be honest. I wish I tried more, but I didn't. Not that I can think of anyway. I don't know why or where or yeah, I don't know. But I've gone back to some like oldie but goodies, but let's just get into it. This thing here is an absolute miracle in a bottle. I love this stuff. It has definitely helped my hair grow. I've actually got it in my hair at the moment with a hair mask in. I need to wash hair. Literally has made my hair so much healthier, so much less thin. I've grown a lot of hair by here. It's just such a good product. It smells amazing as well. It smells like the shampoo and conditioner, the coconut and avocado one. It's from the Hairburst. Multi-active scalp serum. Reduces hair loss, improves hair density, but it is spenny. I think it's around £40–50, but that is quite good for a hair like treatment serum sort of thing. So I would highly recommend this, especially when it's on buy one get one free on Hairburst website. 100% worth stocking up and getting one of these because it's just so good. I personally love it. It doesn't feel greasy in my hair either. Like today I've got it in make like a slicked hair style, and obviously I'm going to be washing it later because I've got a mask in the bottom of my hair, but I love this. When I rinse it out, it's not hard to get out. It doesn't leave like a greasy feeling in my hair at all, so yeah, I love that. Then a hairstyling gel that I have been absolutely loving. I've just come to the end of an old one. They've repackaged it. I think they've got the lime green going on now. Like I said, I've just recently got this one, but I really do like this size as well. They've got a bigger one, but I do like the 236ml one. This is the Eco Style Olive Oil Styling Gel. It says max hold for all hair types. It shines, moisturizes and conditions. It's alcohol free as well, and it does say on there new look, so this must just be the new one. The older one was like a darker green, but it's got no parabens, no sulfates, no DA/T. And what I love about this one is, compared to the clear one that they do, this one has olive oil in, so it's not as harsh in the hair and it's so much easier to brush out. It's not like really stiff. It actually has movement, so you're not pulling out any hairs. Yeah, so it's not pulling out any hairs, which I absolutely appreciate because, like I said, I am on a hair growth journey. I want to thicken my hair because I might have a lot of hair, but it's thin. So I want to thicken and grow my hair to make it look really, you know, put together and lovely. So yeah, I really have enjoyed this, and you will probably see it in an empties video very soon, the old one. What next? Sticking with hair, I have been absolutely loving this style. It's taken me back to the 90s where you put it in your hair and it sculpts it. I absolutely love these. These are just two different ones. This one gives me more of a headache rather than this one doesn't. This one you can move around as well. Like I've made it quite small just to store it, but you can put it all the way like that. It's very stretchy as well, and I do prefer this one because it sort of stays in my hair better. but this one's just an alternative if you just want like a headband version. Yeah, I absolutely love this style. Recent videos I'm wearing this style. It just makes me put my hair down as well, because if you know my channel, I have my hair up like this majority of the time, but I said to myself in 2024 I'm going to branch out, and I have recently. So I would highly recommend these if you do want to do a hairstyle that isn't harsh for your hair. I'm sure all hair lengths, short, medium and long hair, obviously I've got very long hair, can use these. So yeah, I love those. Oh, what next? Let's do a bit of skincare. So to start off with skincare, I have been absolutely loving this Peptide Calm Skin Prep Intensely Hydrating and Balancing Skin Mist from the Beauty Crop. This stuff, you can see how much I've used it. You can't really at the moment, but because it's shook up. I love this before I put serum on. This, because some serums are like really go into the skin nicely with damp skin. I put a few sprays of this on my face before putting the serum on, which I'll show you in a second which one, and it's just so refreshing, and yeah, it's great. I love that one. It's really good for sensitive skin. It's fragrance free. It's got copper peptides, ceramides and polyglutamic acid. That was good for me. And then to go with that, I love the hyaluronic acid serum. Not necessarily this one, this one's just the one that I have. I do love the Inkless one as well, but this month I've been loving this one. As you can see, I've only got a little bit left. This is the L'Oreal Revitalift Filler 1.5% hyaluronic acid serum. This is actually really nice. I love the applicator. I just dot it on my hand. It smells really nice as well. It smells quite clean, but these two together, insane. My skin has been going on a journey. It had a little bit of a moment, but now I think it's sort of settled. I am on my monthly, so I've got a few spots dotted around, but this has hydrated my skin so nicely, and I just love hyaluronic acid in general. I will have it in literally everything. And then another product that I absolutely love is the Garnier Vitamin C Daily UV Glow, SPF 50 in it. And if you know, I absolutely love the vitamin C serum that they do, and it smells exactly the same. And I've just bought the invisible one as well. I have been using this a lot more. It's beautiful under makeup, it's beautiful on its own because it's got a slight tint to it. When I book a holiday, when I finally eventually book a holiday for this year, fingers crossed, I'm definitely going to be taking this away with me, because it's just beautiful on days where you just want to chill on holiday probably. Not that I've done that yet, but I absolutely love the Garnier Vitamin C range. I don't know if I put this in my last month or not, but I did put the cleanser in there, which I am still loving, by the way, the Vitamin C cleanser by Garnier. Okay, so then lastly for skincare, oh, I got sort of a skincare product next, guys. The Moisture Surge from Clinique. This is my baby. This is so good. If you haven't tried this, then I highly recommend trying it. I have been using it again because I've been using up some products. I haven't used it for a while, but this stuff is so good. It's so hydrating. It's got hyaluronic acid in there, so it's going to plump the skin. It's got glycerin. It's got all the goodness that you need. It's also got aloe vera ferment. It's so soothing. It acts as a primer because it's like a gel tacky finish, but it is beautiful under makeup, and it just gives so much hydration. And if you need a little bit more hydration, they do an intense version as well, but this is just the original 100 hour. So I would highly recommend this, especially for summer coming up. Beautiful. Absolutely love it. And you guys, I know, will love it too, especially when it's on offer. I will never stop using that, and even if I don't work for Clinique, I will still get my hands on it. And then another Clinique product, which is sort of skincare, sort of not, I suppose it is, the Clinique High Impact Lash Amplifying Serum. I have been using this for probably just over a month now. I think I started using it in February, and it has been used and abused. Like, this stuff, I mean, you're not going to see it at the moment because I got half lashes on, but it has helped my lashes grow and thicken a lot. Even my under eye, my lashes under what are they called? Even under my eye, those lashes, and obviously the lashes on top. I apply this every single night. I would highly recommend this, and it's not the most expensive one. So you're getting a good bang for your buck there, because I think it's around £30–40, but then some of them can be like ridiculous amount of money. So I would highly recommend this one. I would say just be careful with the applicator, because I don't know why, but it's quite pointy, it's quite stiff, and you could probably poke your eye with that, so just be careful with that. Obviously it's not designed to go in your eye, it's designed to go on top of your eye, so just a little heads up. Oh, I forgot to mention these bobbles. These are so random, but these bobbles are just so nice. I've got one in my hair right now, but these are really soft on the hair, and they've got no metal in them, and they're really stretchy. You can get them from Primark, something like that. I know a lot of places sell them, but they're so good for your hair because they're a nice material, and like I said, they haven't got any metals in them, so that's just one that I've been loving this month that I got from Primark. Now on to makeup. First one is a surprise to me, because when I first started using it, I didn't like it, but the By Ellie Brow Shape, I think I liked it for the first initial video that I did because it just sticks down the eyebrows so well, but I didn't like the shine that it gave, which is still a little bit like, it still does, but I can't get over the strength that this has with sticking my eyebrows down. It's just insane. I have pretty much used nearly all of it now. Mine is so messy, and it's got eyebrow hairs in there and everything. But you can see there I have used a hell of a lot. I've used this for continuously now for nearly the whole month of March, so I would highly recommend this if you're not too bothered about it being a little bit shiny. Like today I've only got a little bit of a pencil going through my eyebrows, and they still have a little bit of a shine, but not what they used to. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've used it a few times now and it's gotten better. But I've been loving this in March anyway. So a primer that I've been loving in March is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This stuff is just so good. It's such a classic, and you can see there how much I have used. We're getting to the bottom, and it's very rare that I get to the bottom and hit pan on a product, but this stuff is really good. I have discovered this year that my skin is changing slightly. It's not dry anymore, it's like combination oily. It's like normal on my cheeks, a little bit dry on my forehead. It's like a combination of everything. Normal on my cheeks, dry on my forehead, and then I get pore oiliness on my chin and around my nose, which is great. Like, I've got everything going on. But this really helps with around my nose and my chin, especially with the oil coming through and my pores. So I really would recommend that one because it is really nice. Then again, I don't know if I've mentioned this in my videos much, but the Bobbi Brown, what is this called? It's just called Corrector. It's just an under eye corrector, and I just love, I could just put my finger in there and just dab it in. It's in the shade Peach. They have so many different shades, and I would highly recommend this. I think next time I might get a more of a salmony pink shade, because this is good for when I'm tanned, but when I'm not tanned, it's not like, it's not giving what I want. Do you know what I mean? So I need more of a pinky salmony colour than like a peach. But I do really love it. The formula's really nice. It sits nicely under concealer, and it covers my dark circles, so that's exactly what I want in a corrector. This is just going to be a quick shout out to the Clinique Cheek Pops. This is in the shade specifically number 2 Peach Pop. I have used and abused this so much, and these blushers, I'm telling you, are so underrated. It's unreal. Look at that, that was just like a light swatch. Every time someone comes to the counter, they sort of miss these, and they always go to the other blushers because they think these are super bright and super pigmented. If you work with them properly, you can get a really nice subtle blush, and they're buildable, and they've got a little shimmer in them, which I absolutely love. I appreciate. I just love these, and these will always be in my favourite top products because they're just so nice. and I would highly recommend them. They do so many different shades, which I still need to get my hands on. I think I've got, is it Pink Pop or Berry Pop, one of those, and I love that one too. But yeah, just a little note about these because they are so underrated. Please go into a Boots or a John Lewis or wherever you have near you that sells Clinique. Just pop in and have a look at the shades because they are so beautiful. Highly recommend these. And moving on to another blush, which I have been loving this pair. This pair together is just so nice. These are the Made by Mitchell Blush Balms. I've really been loving these. This is in specifically the shade Melon Sorbet, and again, this shade is just beautiful. I've been loving a peach blush at the moment, but these are so creamy and beautiful. The texture of these are, it's just, I've lost for words. They're just insane. I just love them. Meant to be a stick version of the curve cases, so if you didn't want all the shades in the curve cases and the bronzers, I would highly recommend getting these, just a few shades. Like, they've come out with Posy Rosy now, which I am so happy about because that is my favourite blush shade of all time. I really want to get the bronzer version of these as well because I think they would just be so nice. Another Made by Mitchell product that not many people speak about, and I don't know why. This is the All Smudge No Budge eye pencil in the shade Tiger's Eye. If you watch my videos, especially over on my TikTok, you'll know how I love this shade. It's just the perfect brown, sort of dark brown neutral shade. It's not too warm and it's not too cool toned and it's not too black, but it's just such a nice shade. I would highly recommend this if you're looking for a deep brown shade that's not black and it's not a warm brown. It's just such a nice go-to colour for me, and they're very creamy. Again, they don't budge. Also, I want to give a quick mention about a sponge because I've gone back to using a sponge for my foundation only recently, probably like halfway through March, but I have been loving sometimes putting it on with a brush and then dabbing it out with a sponge because it just looks insane after that, and under my eyes, etc. But hype up the sponge because I do like the finish of a sponge. Then more tools. This brush doesn't get enough hype. This is the mini solid brush from, I think that's what it's called, from Doll Beauty. It's just such a nice brush to use under the eyes for concealer. It's literally perfect, and I need to get some more for my kit because it's just such a perfect brush. And the brush that I use in my kit at the moment is a little bit bigger than this, and I think my clients think I'm going to poke them in the eye sometimes. I love it because of the shape of it, and it's the perfect size. Okay, so then lastly are just some mentions that I want to mention, like food. If you know the end of my favourites, I add like random bits, especially food and a TV series. Now this month me and Connor have been loving and finally watched, well, we're still watching it, we haven't watched the end one yet, House of the Dragon. Oh my god, if you love Game of Thrones and you don't know about House of the Dragon, you need to watch it. I think the only place you can watch it is Sky, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Pop up the, what's it called? Like the thumbnail of the TV show there, so you can find it a little bit easier, know who's in it. Matt Smith is in it, the old doctor, one of the old doctors, and I love Matt Smith, and he plays the role in this very well. He's like sort of the bad guy but good guy, but more of the bad guy, and it's just such a good program. I love that sort of times. It's so fascinating and it's very gory, so if you don't like gore or violence you will not like it, but it's interesting. It's very culture. I highly recommend that one if you love Game of Thrones, and it's making me want to watch Game of Thrones again now because House of the Dragon is based like 200 years before Game of Thrones. I think it's that long. A couple of 100 years before Game of Thrones anyway. So now me and Connor want to go and watch Game of Thrones again. It's a nice way of sort of, if you are fancying Game of Thrones, you can go and watch that one first. But yeah. Another random one, food-wise, I want to mention is prawn gyozas. Again, I'll pop up on the screen here what I'm on about. You can get these from Tesco, any supermarket, I believe. and any brand, but this is the brand that I like. They're so good. And me and Connor went to a Japanese sort of like buffet restaurant where you order on the app and they bring it to your, what's it called, all-inclusive sort of restaurant, and they bring it to your table. The prawn gyozas there taste exactly the same, I'm telling you. I love these with my noodles. Like in the last month, in February, I absolutely love my ramen noodles. That hasn't changed, guys. One thing that has changed is I've tried the kimchi noodles, which I did a video on my TikTok about, me making them and eating them, which I will be posting, I promise. It took me ages to post my Buldak ramen noodle haul, let alone doing it and making it and stuff like that. But if you do want to watch that, then please let me know over on my TikTok, on that haul video maybe, or even in the comments in this video. Please just let me know. But I do love my noodles, and having Buldak noodles with prawn gyozas is just chef's kiss. I absolutely love it, and I would highly recommend it. The last thing I want to mention is peppermint tea. Now, I don't normally like tea at all. Like, I will never touch English tea, like breakfast tea. No. It took me a while to actually have peppermint tea or like peach tea or green tea, you know, stuff like that, but I know it's not English tea. I don't like the smell, and I never will try it because I just don't like the smell of it. It's just, ugh. My brother absolutely lives and breathes drinking tea, but not for me. But anyway, that was such a tangent, I'm so sorry. Peppermint tea is just so nice. I have it either in the morning before I've eaten or anything, or I have it in the evening just before bed, which I tend to do because it sort of settles my stomach. But peppermint tea is really, really good for bloating or pain, trapped wind, which I have been getting a lot of. TMI, but I know it's good to talk about your problems here because people could be suffering with the same thing, and I've sort of come to realise that I believe it's trapped wind now because I don't get it when I'm at home very often, but when I'm in work, oh my god, because I'm stood on a counter, obviously I'm not letting out the wind, or I don't have a fizzy drink to hand, I don't let out the burps or, you know, the other side. We all do it, I know we do, but I'm just scared in work that it's going to smell or someone's going to hear me, or my body just doesn't let me. I'm going on tangent again, but I know so many women or even men suffer with trapped wind, and my mum actually has IBS, so I might be getting that. I'm sort of like self-diagnosing myself at the moment before it gets like really serious, and then I'll go to the doctors. But at the moment I think I've got it to where I need it to be because I have been taking that peppermint tea. It's definitely helped with the flow of the digestion and wind. So if you haven't tried peppermint tea, and if you want any recommendations of what I've only tried one brand at the moment, but I've seen so many different ones available. I might try a few, so if you want to know that, I'll maybe post it in like vlogs and stuff maybe, or over on my TikTok I could talk about it. Let me know, because I know I'm not alone. I know a lot of people suffer with bloating, and yeah, my stomach got to the point where I would press on it and I would feel pregnant, and my stomach would feel rock hard. I think it's down to my diet as well. I need to start eating healthy again, but with the summer coming, spring, summer, I know you shouldn't just eat spring and summer, healthy in spring and summer, but with Christmas and New Year's and everything, I've still not got into a routine. I need to. Me and Connor might be going out jogging today, which is going to be fun. And I still need to go and join a gym, which is literally a 5-minute walk from me, but it's just that initial going to the gym. It just scares me. And I used to be so like gym fanatic, but I think because I've never been to that gym and it's meant to be busy, I'm nervous. I walk past it quite a lot, and a lot of gym, like big gym people go there, and I'm just like, little old me who's put on about 2 stones since the last time I went. It's scary, but I know I've got to join soon. I might even start with just like the classes. I love how I've gone on a spiel at the end of this video. If you have made it to the end of this video, then I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Put a little white heart emoji in the comments if you did make it this far to let me know. Watch my videos full length. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Like I said, I appreciate you all so much. Thank you so much for all the love and the comments recently. I think I've gained so many new subscribers this year so far. It's just insane. My goal now for April is hitting 3,000 subscribers. Fingers crossed that can happen. If you share and like my videos, that will help me out a lot. So make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and make sure you share it with all your friends and family, whoever. But if you have just subscribed, then thank you so much. Welcome to my little family over here. I post a lot of beauty content on my channel, a lot of challenges, a lot of makeup artist videos, and a lot of fun videos, and some tutorials as well, and reviews, and if you like a chatty random video like this one. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day or evening wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.